Good morning, good evening, good afternoon guys from outside of the Leonardo Boutique Hotel in Krakow. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're doing a guided tour to Auschwitz. So obviously it's 7:20 in the morning. We're waiting for our pickup just outside the hotel. Look how quiet it is today. This is a tour I've wanted to do for such a long time, and obviously today we get to do that. It's going to be a different video today though, not like upbeat or anything. I don't know how much I can film in Auschwitz itself, but when I can, I'll update and let you know how the tour is going. But have a look at this morning. Beautiful morning, last day of the year. Okay, we've arrived. We're just walking in to the entrance now. Whew. There is an on-site cafe, but we found it to be very expensive. So we've arrived outside. Just got our tickets and our colour. We're going in about 5 minutes time. It's quite a strange feeling being here, to be honest. When the tour starts, you get given a wireless receiver and a pair of headphones with new ear protectors so the guide can speak respectfully. So she's just been explaining there, the phrase above the gate is work makes you free, but obviously they were never free. And she was saying this is all like double electrified fencing along here. You can see it. All the electric fences around here, and this is where the prisoners would live, in here. We're going to go in and have a look at one now. So she was just saying 1.1 million Jews were exterminated here. That's like the population of Birmingham in the UK, or the US states of like Montana or Rhode Island, just killed here. That's disgraceful. So this is where they were murdered and burned, and this is where the ashes were put. So we're about to go inside here now. So this is a map showing where everybody came from to Auschwitz. Oslo, north, and down to Rhodes in the south. Just saying, this was the arrival of the Jews from Hungary, and these two chimneys were the gas chambers, and they didn't even know. So you can see them with all the luggage. They were told to bring, professionals were told to bring things they need for their everyday work. So obviously the Nazis, the SS, they were getting all the valuables brought to them. So she was saying the Zyklon B crystals placed in the shells and the body heat of the people would activate the gas. And These are some of the canisters of Zyklon B. So we've just seen a room that you can't film in, filled with human hair. And the SS would make textiles out of it, sell it to different companies, and they've tested certain strands and it was full of Zyklon B. All the luggage now. This is really heartbreaking. She's just said that the prisoners would work 11 hours a day and get one meal, which was like soup, rotten vegetables, a piece of bread, and if they were lucky, sometimes a little bit of cheese. You can see like all of the watchtowers like all around. So everything they did, I mean, if they were to escape, where were they going to go? There's 2 sets of electric fences and it's literally just countryside. She also said Block 11 was the first recorded place where they used Zyklon B to kill the Jews. So she's just said they covered these windows on this block so they couldn't see the executions taking place in this block. My word. So she was just explaining there, this was the camp hospital, but they didn't have any medication or any treatments. It was just basically, if you had to come there, you couldn't work, you weren't any use to them, and you were just sent to the gas chambers, killed. So this is the camp kitchen, and she's saying here they used to execute people in front of the kitchens. So this is where the SS officer would take protection from the weather, and while they were doing roll call, which was over there, just to make sure all the prisoners that went out with their numbers had the same numbers when they came back. And if they were missing, she's just been telling us they'd have to stand in roll call for up to 19 hours while they found the missing prisoners. Either it was an escape or something had happened, but they made the other prisoners wait. So you can imagine prisoners wouldn't want to escape because they're putting other people through that same waiting. There's another look at the electric fencing. So here you can see the fence that would keep them in. Just going to go through the reconstruction of one of the gas chambers now. the oven and the chimney are reconstructed. Everything else is original, but you can't talk going through here, so that's it for this part of the tour in Auschwitz. Now we're going to Birkenau for the second part of the tour. That is so touching in there, man. It's like, how can anybody be so horrible to another person? I don't get it. If you arrive and you've got luggage, you can leave it there. 5 zlotys a coin for a locker. So this is our transport here. There's 7 of us. And then we just have to walk down the road there to go in. So we're off to the next destination now. But I'll link this guy's details in because it's been super good. So she's just been explaining there's 300 of these barracks. At its height in 1944, there was 90,000 prisoners here, so that would have been 300 in each one of those barracks. And all these chimneys here are the remains of the barracks. More chimneys on this side. And again, all this is covered with electric fencing. It's crazy. So right now we're inside the ruins of the gas chamber. Look.
And how it was work?
So you can see those ruins there. There'd have been 300 people at peak times. Like, look at the floor plan. 300 people inside of one of those. The size of that, containing 300 people.
Divided into smaller sections. The third one, the one at the very end further away until now.
So again, just thinking 1.1 million people executed. That's like, again, the population of Birmingham in the UK, Rhode Island in the US, or Estonia as an entire country. Imagine that, just the whole country just wiped out. And Pam's just said a great point, like, imagine that's like a generation just stopped instantly. Imagine all the greatness that was never achieved, all the potential gone. Could have been the cure for cancer discovered by one of those people, or anything.
So most of barracks, at once there could be 700 and even 1,000.
She's just said there'd be 4 or 5 people sleeping on this, if you have a look at the size. This would have been a washroom for all these people. Look, all of these people had to get washed in there. can feel the wind just kind of rattling around. So you really don't realise the scale of this place until you come and see it. It's absolutely harrowing, and to think this happened is just, it's heartbreaking, it really is. All those families, all that history just gone. Okay, we're back in Krakow now, being dropped off from Auschwitz. That was honestly such a moving tour to do. I'm going to link the guy's website down below. It takes you door to door, picks you from the hotel and brings you back. And then, if you want to book it, use that guy. He's just such a nice guy, really. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.